Blessed good evening to one and all. Again, I'm here by Holy Innocents Church and School, which is situated at Ayshford in St. Thomas. Looking across the playing field, we pasture at Ayshford, and we are also looking toward the tennis, the basketball court. So this is Holy Innocents Primary School. This is where most of my family from my mother's side would have received their primary education. So this is the church cemetery here, Holy Innocent Cemetery, and this is the primary school building here that has the mural graphics on it that was done by Miss June Connell in 2005, depicting things in St. Thomas. This one here is Mr. Lester Bond, the author of the National Pledge. He was the former principal of Holy Innocents School and organist of Holy Innocents Church. See all the windmill at Sturgis Plantation, the monkey in Richmond Hall. So this is Holy Innocents Anglican Church. This is the church cemetery here. But as I said before, they buried people on the opposite side of the road now. Since the cemetery in the church is filled. So looking down to Ayshford Long Road, looking back down Ayshford. As I said before, this Ayshford is spelled A-Y-S-H-F-O-R-D. And this is the road that leads to Harrison's Cave and Richmond Harbor. Harrison's Cave runs all under here, as I said before. All under here is Harrison's Cave. So that is why the organ at the church vibrates into the cave. Down below here will be Portwell, St. Thomas, and Jack in the Box Building. So again, I'm in the heart of Barbados. St. Thomas can best be referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. So there is no sea, no coastline in these parishes. So up the road now will be Richmond Hall, St. Thomas. So Holy Innocents Church is another historic church in Barbados. It dates back in 1836. So this is the churchyard here. This is the Gooding grave in loving memory of W.T. George Gooding, born 1903 and died in 1977, and the wife Mildred, born 1903 and died in 1974, and their children Jeffrey and Sheila. So this front porch was added around 1989, 1990. This front porch here at the church. this front porch, and this is the Holy Innocents Multipurpose Center. And this is the bell tower here. This is where the bell is now located. Since they took the bell out of the belfry here. This is where the bell is. My great uncle used to ring the bell here at Holy Innocents years ago. My great uncle, Gorman Levine, was the bell ringer. They took the bell out of this edifice here around 1989, 1990, when they were putting on this front porch here. This is the vicarage here. The vicarage where the priests would live or used to live. This is the church cemetery. My aunts and great aunts and cousins would have had their time of running around and playing around these gravestones here. So I'm in the countryside. This is the beautiful little country church here in the heart of Barbados. Ayshford. As I said before, people do not get buried in this churchyard anymore. This is the grave of the former organist, Hudson DeCosta Drates, who was also a principal of Hillary Turner Hall Primary School in this parish. Hudson Drates is also a relative of mine. He is laid to rest here, he and his wife. So this is a beautiful country church. As I said before, we are in the countryside. This is a rural church. And it is very breezy up here right now. Up here is cold. The grave of former principal Lester St. Clair Vaughan, who was also the author of the National Pledge. And Lester Vaughan was also the organist of Holy Innocents Church from 1959 to 1977. Brief history of the church here. So this Holy Innocents Anglican Church here in the heart of Barbados. Over here is where the Vicar's Club used to be. The Vicar's Club which used to hold dances. That is where the old boys' school, Holy Innocents Boys' School used to be. So, here I end this my video of Holy Innocents Church and School area, which is situated along Ayshford in St. Thomas. And all under here is Harrison's Cave. So the organ from the church will vibrate into here ending my video of Holy Innocents Church and School once again. Thanks for watching now and have a blessed evening. And I forgot to mention that this road is known as the line here. That will take you back to Brian's Road in Rexmore Hall, St. Thomas. Brian's Road is through here. Brian's Road. This is known as the line. So thanks for watching now. And have a blessed evening.